All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed the program. I love Christmas movies. I love Christmas programs on TV. Did you have a favorite Christmas movie growing up that you watched with your family or anything like that?
Yeah, I absolutely love the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't even know what it's called, but the original
Yeah.
claymation I love all of the Little Drummer Boy, all of those. I have to watch
Stop
those
motion stuff.
Yep. Because all the songs and I just grew up singing those through Christmas and stuff. I'm not a good singer, but yeah, I love it.
Tell us a little bit about your character and how you got kind of involved with it.
Yeah. So John Boy is the Waltons is an iconic show from the 70s, if you don't know that. And John Boy is probably the most iconic from it. And interestingly enough, my best friend growing up's grandfather is Richard Thomas, who played him originally. So I got a call on a random Friday asking me if I wanted to be John Boy. And I was like, yes, of course. And, it went from there. John Boy, do you want me to explain the Waltons family and what's going on with them?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So it's the 1930s, which is a very difficult time with the Depression and whatnot. And John Boy is caught between two worlds in a way, because his dad is off working somewhere else to try to make money for the family at a time where that's nearly impossible for a lot of people. So as the oldest sibling of 6 or 7, we're doing 6. The original book was 8. They did 7. We're doing 6, whatever. And he has to step up as the older brother. And it's considered a man's responsibility in that time to help and fill in those shoes. And yet he has this passion for writing and wants to spend all his time in his room writing and doing all that. So his brother's giving him crap for it. And his dad got into a fight with him about it earlier. And so that's kind of the conflict that he deals with, which is really interesting.
And, when it first came out in the 70s or whatever, it was a Christmas special also. And then it turned into a show. And so it's like, well, that'd be cool for you guys, right?
Be very cool. It would be very cool. I think we're hoping for that. That would be amazing.
Have you heard people's response from watching it and enjoying it? And what are kind of the people saying about it?
I've honestly only heard amazing stuff, which hopefully that's not just because I'm John Boy and they're just telling me what I want to hear. But yeah, I think the reaction so far has been really phenomenal. And I actually recently got to see the movie. I think we did a really good job. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, there's some nice elements of family, and there's a lot of correlation actually what happened during that time period and kind of the hardships of the COVID situation and stuff. And so I do think there's some good messages about family and stuff in the movie. What were some of the things that the messages that you would say that people could get out of it to be uplifting or encouraging?
Yeah, I think that you pretty much said it. To start it off, the thing that's so interesting is the relevance of the Depression nowadays is so interesting because with COVID and the pandemic, they're just stuck in their home with their family and they're on top of each other all the time. And dealing with money problems and all that kind of stuff. And I just hope that people take away the sort of core, beautiful family message of the Waltons, which is family is everything. And you got to love each other. And no matter what's going on, you gotta deal with each other. And and I even hope there's obviously the God aspect as well. So hopefully that makes people think or satisfies that for people. And yeah, I really like it. So I hope people get whatever they want. There's a lot. There's kind of something for everybody, whether you're identifying with Mary Ellen or John Boy or mom and dad or whoever. So
yeah, I appreciate the fact that you mentioned the God element because we're a faith outlet or whatever. So I really appreciate that in our audience. Yeah. Do you relate to him in terms of creativity? Because, he's a writer and you're an actor. Would you ever get into writing or, do you relate to him in terms of creativity?
Yeah, 1,000%. I do a little bit of writing. I am mainly an actor, but I also direct as well. And gosh, I just identify so much with when his brother is giving him crap for trying to be a writer and the idea of saying, no, I want to do this creative thing as my job. And then the world telling you you're stupid. Why would you ever think that you could do that? Yeah. And so I don't know, I deeply relate with that. And it was very cool to dive into that. I know, and the character I play on This Is Us is an actor as well. It's kind of trippy. So yeah.
And in terms of like family traditions at Christmas, do you have any fun traditions? Are you in the mindset yet of thinking about those? I mean, it's just November, right? But
yeah, I mean, my mom always makes like we just have probably mostly just food traditions. She makes this rum cake that's amazing. You know, what's funny enough is Richard Thomas's son, Rich Thomas, loves the rum cake so much. My mom makes an extra one for him every year.
oh my gosh.
And yeah, so that and we always make this apricot pastry for Christmas morning. And watch movies. Like we're a movie watching family. So all those old Christmas movies and Elf has become pretty much for my generation a staple for Christmas movies. So I look forward to all that. Yeah.
Cool. What else do you have that you're excited about coming up?
Mainly, honestly, just the Waltons, and we're filming the last season of This Is Us, which is so exciting, and just trying to like enjoy that and take it all in, and obviously do like a great job. But it's like all these people are only going to be together like this, you know, now. So that, and yeah, I actually got to star in this really cool music video that there's not much like people don't know much about it, but it's for this artist Juice WRLD, and it'll be coming out later on. Like I'm not supposed to say that many details about it, but it was a really cool project that I'm excited for when that comes out.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking this time with me.
Thank you.